Thanks for watching the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's get to Week 10, November 1st of the 2013 football season. And the first game up is Berwick and Hazleton area. Well, the Bulldogs will head into the Cougar land with a victory over Coughlin from last weekend. And I think Berwick continues to roll. How about Hazleton played East Stroudsburg South? Very, very tough. Usually a good rivalry game, but I'll take the Bulldogs here in week number 10 as they will head to the AAA playoffs. Moving along. Dunmore and Riverside. Well, Dunmore gets the win against Mid-Valley last week. Riverside struggled, and the Bucks will go into the playoffs in Single A with some more momentum. Lakeland takes on Western Wayne. This is a toss-up game. I think the Lakeland Chiefs will get the victory on the road as Honesdale shut out and shut down Western Wayne last weekend. Pittston area and Wyoming area, one of the greatest rivalry games that you get between these two. This one is on the Warrior turf. I'm going to take the Patriots on the road. I think this will be one of those rock'em sock'em hard-fought games. Let's see what happens. Patriots victorious. Montrose and Northwest area outmatched are the Meteors. They have to travel on the road. Northwest area and Carl Major get the win here in week number 10. Honesdale and Mid-Valley, another toss-up game. Honesdale off a big win. Mid-Valley, a challenging game against Dunmore. Mid-Valley is at home. I expect this one to be pretty close, but I'm going to take the Hornets of Honesdale in the final regular season game of the year. Tunkhannock and Carbondale area. Well, Carbondale comes off a win, a bounce-back game against Susquehanna. Tunkhannock has to travel on the road to Carbondale area. I'll take the Chargers and Coach Larry Gabriel III. North Pocono and Valley View. Another game where you're not sure what's going to happen. Valley View off a loss of West Scranton. North Pocono trying to get another win this year. I'll take the Cougars of Valley View. They are playing at home for Coach George Hawanitz. Wallenpaupack travels to Delaware Valley, and probably one of the closer games that Paupack will travel. Delaware Valley off a loss to Scranton Prep last weekend. I'll take DV at home and the Warriors against Paupack. Abington Heights takes on Scranton, one of the best games of the weekend on paper, and this has big playoff implications. Scranton should be in there in Quad A, but in Triple A, things are a little shaky. Abington Heights, it's a challenge for them. They got to play on the road at Scranton on a Friday night in Jake McCarthy. And again, this one literally a toss-up. I'll take Scranton in a very tight affair against Abington Heights in week number 10. Susquehanna and Old Forge, the Blue Devils, and Coach Mike Schuback. He's got a great team, and they're preparing for the playoffs. Susquehanna has had a very good year, but Old Forge gets the victory here in week number 10. Dallas and Lake Lehman. And Dallas got their first win against Tunkhannock, a shutout last weekend. Lake Lehman, in the meantime, on the black turf. I'll take the Black Knights and Coach Jerry Gilski. GAR and Myers. And one of those games that's, again, a great rivalry thing. And I'll take Myers. I think this one's going to be a very tight squeaker. I'll take the Mohawks and Myers over GAR. Nanticoke and Hanover area, another close game between these two teams. Nanticoke off a victory, Hanover area off a loss. I'm going to take the Nanticoke Trojans and Coach Ron Bruza. Holy Cross and Lackawanna Trail. Lackawanna Trail's got a few victories in a row, and week 10, I think they get the win as well at home. Mount Carmel takes on Shamokin, one of the greatest rivalries there are between these two. I'll take the Red Tornadoes of Mount Carmel over Shamokin. West Scranton and Scranton Prep. Scranton Prep will be at home. I'm going to take Scranton Prep as they head into the playoffs this year, looking for a little bit more. And Coach Nick Donato's done a tremendous job, has a real physical group here. Warrior Run in Southern Columbia. The Tigers and Jim Roth, they just continue to pile up points here in the final week of the year. And Crestwood and Coughlin, this should decide some playoff spots, that's for sure, for AAA. So I'm going to take the Coughlin Crusaders. I think this one is going to be probably the best game of the weekend, along with Abington Heights and Scranton. I think this will be a nip-and-tuck affair. And I'm going to take the Coughlin Crusaders in a very tight football game in week number 10. Thanks for joining us here on The John Mendola Show. The website, thejohnmendolashow.com. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.